I'm Warren Haynes, and my new record is called Ashes and Dust, featuring Railroad Earth. Railroad Earth is a band from the New Jersey-Pennsylvania border that specializes in roots-oriented bluegrass music, but they're a very progressive version of that sort of thing. We became friends a few years ago and started playing music together a few years ago, and it felt like the right reason and process to utilize on my new record. I was looking to make a record of these folk-oriented songs that I've been writing my entire life.
Sitting here without her, I get to thinking about her.
I've written more songs in this direction than probably any other. They usually don't fit in with the Allman Brothers or with Gov't Mule or any of my other projects, so it's taken till now for me to do this. Some of the songs are brand new, some of them are 10 years old, 20 years old, and Is It Me or You's almost 30 years old. When we went into the studio, I think we recorded around 30 songs, and my intent initially was to put out either a double CD or 2 CDs simultaneously, and decided, well, let's go one at a time, so I just picked the 13 songs that worked together the best. One of the things that was really cool about making this record was that they play so many different instruments that we could take each song on its own merit and say, okay, what would sound good? Let's try the banjo on this song, or let's try bouzouki on this song, or let's try the clarinet on the song Stranded in Self-Pity, because I felt like it wanted to go to like a New Orleans sort of place. But it was really cool for me because we approached the songs in the studio in a pretty different sort of way. I would show them a song that they had never heard, show them the arrangement that I had come up with, which was always open for discussion. We would talk about instrumentation. We would maybe put an arrangement together, start rehearsing or recording simultaneously, and when we felt like we had a good version of the song, we would move on to another song that they had never heard. So each song was capturing the fresh energy of the guys playing a song for the first time, which is really a cool thing that's nice to capture, and I wanted to do that on purpose, and I had talked to those guys in advance about it, and they were down with it. That's the way I really love to record, especially this kind of music, because the spontaneity that happens when everybody's experiencing a song for the first time is very unique.
Yes, she's in New York City, and I'm stranded in self-pity.
It's an interesting combination of songwriting standing on its own, coupled with nice virtuoso type instrumental performance. Everybody is such a wonderful musician that it's also important to let everybody kind of express themselves. And we are sort of known in the jam band world for being self-indulgent and kind of doing what we do. So I wanted to make sure that was included as well. But I think the biggest difference for me as a guitar player is I chose instruments and sounds that are a little different than I would normally gravitate toward with the Allman Brothers or with Gov't Mule. I played a lot of hollow body, jazz-influenced guitar, and I also played a lot of slide guitar, probably more slide guitar than I've played in quite some time, which was refreshing for me as well. I really hope that people will respond to this music the way I think they will, which is to embrace it based on its own merit and not have preconceptions about what they think it's going to be, and just enjoy it for what it is. A lot more people, I guess, know me as a guitar player than they do as a songwriter or a singer, but for me, all three of those things have always been equally important, and it's not a guitar player record. There's a lot of guitar playing on it, and a lot of great fiddle playing and mandolin playing, and all the Railroad Earth guys expressing themselves in a beautiful manner. But that's not what it is. It's very much a storytelling singer-songwriter record with a lot of cool playing. Most of the writing I do comes when I'm lyrically inspired, and that's probably backwards from the way a lot of people write, especially in rock and roll. But even my rock and roll lyrics tend to be a little more storytelling, and I'm influenced by, you know, so many wonderful writers that are coming from a heavy lyric direction, whether it's Tom Waits or Joni Mitchell or someone obvious like Neil Young or Roger Waters, Elvis Costello, people that are the greatest songwriters we have. As a songwriter, I think we all owe it to ourselves to listen to the greatest songwriters, starting with Bob Dylan, you know? Because as a singer, I'm influenced by my favorite singers. As a guitar player, I'm influenced by not just my favorite guitar players, but instrumentalists, trumpet players and piano players and saxophone players. Somebody asked me one time, what are you trying to get your guitar to sound like? And I said, like Sonny Rollins' tenor saxophone. That's, in my head, what a dream that would be, right? I try to combine the influences together in a way that hopefully is unique and expresses myself accordingly. Hi, I'm Warren Haynes. My new record is Ashes and Dust featuring Railroad Earth. Look for me on Last.fm.